Loading.
Mark the target, mark the target.
I don't see anyone except the blue area.
All squads were capping.
Our tank just died.
There's 2 tanks over there, Alpha 8. 2 tanks, Alpha 8. We need repair on the squad. Repair.
Enemy fob on Delta 8 is still active.
There's 1 tank still up. Be careful guys. We are repairing.
Yeah, on the right machine gun.
Maybe take out that fucking fob in Delta 7, Delta 8.
Got suppressed by Goose Master. Direct northeast.
Any intel on second tank? Anyone?
None. Last known, but only to sound Alpha 7, Alpha 8. Second one.
Auto
the first
inside
thing
on
is
the right
dead on
have been
Alpha 8.
out-comprehended.
There's a tow on Fox West or an APC something.
We're gonna actually first repairing.
Rocket launcher is down.
Yeah, on the right side, holy fuck.
We have 1 asset down, including HT.
Is it hit my mine?
I don't know, bro.
APC coming from the northeast, 65.
Got enough ammo, Bill?
Delta 8 fob.
Kid 1.
On those dogs.
He has no driver, gunner. He's smoking. I think he's already being.
I hear a gunshot of Bradley near Crossroad. Any intel?
Enemy APC Fox 12.
Box 12? What?
Fox 12, enemy APCs.
Okay, coming.
And
Fox
he's
12,
going,
yeah?
yeah,
Just start
Delta,
building on
Delta
the road
13
side.
now.
I got an engine kit.
The APC is actually, oh yes,
Delta 7,
here.
keep it 7, good spot.
Enemy heli, enemy heli. There's an enemy heli, clear that.
It's going down.
Are we capping back?
Okay, this is Kashan for Project Reality, and we will be going over the large layout, the ideal teamwork strategy. So it's basically like you get a new map, and you're going to learn how to work over open terrain with multiple super FOBs. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 FOBs that you can place around this last objective, and you're just going to come out of main at the start of the round and place 6 FOBs. Why would you do that? Because it gives you a major advantage. The enemy's going to be expecting you here, and they're going to be all excited, thinking like, oh, we got this, like we're going to go mess them up down here. So, but they're going to have to cross here, and the first contact, they're not going to come all at once, and even if they did, it's okay. You got 3 tows, your APCs, anti-air, anything that comes in view, it's not going to last a long time. They have to figure this whole thing out. Of course, there's going to be mortars. If they set mortars down on you, you're going to have to dig up the damage immediately, be stubborn, and it's going to be targeting a toe. Like, they're going to directly mark your toe, and it's going to be targeting the toe. So that's going to be like 1 toe minus right there, but then you're going to replace that immediately once it's completely deleted, or even just be stubborn, like, and lay down inside the thing and pray. Like, I will show you videos of how you can lay down and survive mortar strikes. Let me get my pencil out here. Somebody said it was a little sus, but yeah. So you could do, definitely you want to do the anti-airs back here. So this is your corridor to get out of main. This is also another good potential backup FOB spot, but though this is focusing on as if you were doing all 6 down here, and this is going to be your backup FOB, the one farthest in the distance. So you could do definitely 1 or 2 AAs, maybe 3 anti-airs back here, but though that's not going to give you reach further into here. So maybe 1 anti-air up here, or it could be either or, just definitely, but the tow launchers, maybe 1 on the flag, not on the this is a reference point right here. They will see the bunkers and they can easily reference where you are for all these other things. But the idea is all 50 men come out of main. You get 4 logis, 4 tanks, 2 APCs. Wait, no, you get 3 APCs, and you get, so you can get down super FOBs really quick and easy. So just gonna, hopefully you're gonna visualize the 50-man defense and the effects that's gonna have. They're gonna be expecting you here, but though there's gonna be quite a long delay, say about max 10 minutes before first contact, at most 10 minutes before first contact. They could show up with a small force, just whatever, but though it's a long way in people's minds for them to drive. It's not a long way for me to drive, but though like the risk in people's minds. So if their trucks don't dismount early, you're gonna get them. If their choppers don't land in the safe zone back here, you're gonna get them with anti-air. With the anti-air kit, hold down the mouse button when you fire, so that way you don't just drop the anti-air launcher, and you can keep ringing their bells, and you're gonna call for ammo on local or squad chat, whatever, while you can keep ringing their bells and holding the thing until you can get next to a crate, if there's not a crate nearby, or you want to keep locking. That's just one other way to do that. Maximize the most out of that anti-air alarm. So that's for the man pads. You can always lock with the anti-air emplacements, whether they're loaded or not. So we have the same concept up here, and you're going to use this berm line as cover, and the enemy could get up and around here, so you're going to definitely want to watch the view distance all the way to the edge of the map. Maybe put a toe up here so you can watch the view distance. Like, you got to calculate these things in your mind of what you would need to do. So if it was this flag, same deal. super fob on the back edge of it, because sometimes they will area attack the city and not touch your super fobs. Like, I have videos of that happening where they area attack objective, but they're not the super fobs, and it's just too much to area attack. They can't area attack all of this, and this is the maximum distance. Like, this is 400 meters or 300 meters per super fob, and they're all near touching each other. And so that's what you do start of the game. And this is more riskier because then they're just going to be coming from here, and they have this mountain that they can use for cover. You gotta check the view distance on that between here and here. You gotta like survey the land, and it is going to be what it's going to be, but though it's better than sitting in a bunker all game. Like, that's why I want to do this. This is like a whole new map for us. You just use this area up here, and it's like using this objective, and it's just like you're having an unrecognizable experience on Kashan. Did the same for mech. So say like if one, like, it's not likely that both teams are gonna do this at the same time. Like, even if they did, that'd be pretty funny. And it's like, no, you walk into our trap. No, you walk into our trap. You cap the flags and you come to us. Like, but though that's not likely. Based on the aggressiveness of players, you gotta like plan something that's gonna troll the enemy. This is going to troll them. Like, this terrain back here is not as favorable to mech, because it's got all these hills and cover that the enemy can bound behind up here, like super fobs up here. It's gonna get, I don't recommend this for mech, but though we've done it when we've been on our heel before, and it's like, you know, got set up defenses for this flag, and this is basically what we try to do with outnumbered forces. But though this is why I want 50 men on this defensive thing. But though not for mech, like, you just look at the terrain. You don't like the terrain because they got this whole trench they can maneuver back here behind. Like, you want your tanks like up here, because if they get isolated and they die, then you're alone without your tanks, just on 3 tows, like 3 tow launchers, you know, anti-tank missile. So yeah, you gotta like do teamwork. But though I don't recommend it for mech on either flag, honestly. Like, for back here, I did not set the markings, but though what we did one time, I have a video that's coming out soon on that. We set up a line that was all low ground here, and well, Bradley got up in here, and I mean, Bradley came, and there was a Bradley and a striker came up in here, and like my tow launchers are edge of the flag. There's one tow launcher here, another tow launcher here, because I had 2 super fobs. And I'm on the side of this hill just standing here in the video, and the Bradley and the striker, like, it's just this crazy situation, like low ground versus high ground. Like, we won, it was just we had 2 tows, and that's why we won. But though you would want another super fob up here surrounding it, and you want it connected to your DOD. If you get anything back here, that's solid secure, because they can't really get behind you here, especially if you have a super fob up here blocking this. But that's going to be like, if this super fob up here gets into a fight with the north, that's isolated fight from here. Like, this super fob down here cannot help this fob, so you would probably want 2 super fobs up here, and another super fob up here too. But then again, like, if you get a super fob up here and it's watching this way also, that's isolated from help from this super fob. But though this super fob could partially help through this corridor, like, but though nothing's guaranteed back here. It's just awful terrain for mech. They don't have the advantages of flat terrain back here and this edge of the map where, you know, you have this corridor that you can use to your DOD in and out of main with the supplies constantly. Just supply lines. You drop the fob. I mean, you drop supplies 50 meters away from the fob, and then supplies on each asset. No more than 10 crates for the mortars, because after a certain amount of crates, like say 30 or even 50 crates, I'm not sure, you got to count it out yourself. The maximum crates, the first crates that you place with the truck will disappear. There's a maximum amount of crates that you can have for your whole entire team. So 10 crates at most for mortars, because that is 300 rounds, and you are not going to, you can just easily call for more quickly. But though that's maximum reserves, just in case, like, say everything got destroyed and you wouldn't be able to get ammo for a while, because a lot of things can happen, of course. So this is my ideal favorite objective. Come out of main, set everything down right away here, and you just wait for the enemy to come. Take down their APCs with 3 toes in your APCs. Then you do the same thing for their tanks. 4 tanks here, and the thing is, tanks spawn in, and if you come out right away, straight to the flag, straight to the security, you extend, and you even like conceal yourself back here a little bit or whatever, and you respond to the enemy tanks, enemy armor. The toe might even take care of it before we do, like, you know, but there's 3 toes and 4 tanks, so you're definitely gonna want 7 anti-tank assets, so 4 tanks plus 3 toes, and you're gonna work your way around here, whatever kind of maneuvers you gotta do, but though it's gotta be a big distraction. So we're gonna zoom in here. Actually not good. So this is this, but though, let me zoom out a little bit here. Edge map. Yeah, that's the edge map. Just visualize how that's going to work out. People die anyways. You're gonna die anywhere you go in this game, but here it's gonna be different. You're gonna get shot at. As long as you can take cover, you're gonna survive. That means from mortars, even under an area attack. You stay in your foxhole and you pray and you dig. Dig and pray. That is all you can do. You are better off in a foxhole than in the open. If you can find even a little bit of micro terrain, it might save you, but though you need a big dip that won't have a shell just land inside. That's what will take you out, a direct hit. You will be wounded. You will be, you gotta learn to toughen up in your mind, including digging up your foxholes. 1 man per foxhole, 1 ammo runner per toe. All those logical things. Say if you got machine gunners, grenadiers won't be much use back here, but though if the enemy does start rushing in on any side, like, it's gonna be hard for them because you're gonna have machine guns just sweeping everything. Just everything's gonna be getting swept. Just in the view distance, snap rounds over cover until you see them. Toe 3 thermal scanning plus the APCs. That's 3 APCs plus 4 tanks. So that's 10 thermals right there, all in view of each other, all firing, all suppressing. 1 ammo runner per toe, 1 ammo runner per anti-air. 2 crates per toe for sure, so that way you can get a lot of ammo quickly, because it's going to be constantly running ammo to and from main with choppers and logi trucks. You're going to drop repair stations for the tanks and on the flanks or wherever you're going to need it, and you're going to use transport trucks to say, like, if somebody needed to get from one end to the other with ammo, all these other little things. But mostly people are going to be sitting and getting shot at, so that way they can draw fire, distract for other players. You're going to shoot a lot, you're going to do a lot of digging, a lot of repairing. Foxholes can be done up to 25% and they will stay, but they will be weak. But though, it's just a good way to get 4 done for the price of 1 very quickly. It's just an epic plan. It's going to work. This is how to play the game, by the way. It's like a board game, but though you're playing on the board. 3D, 3 toes, 3 AAs, 6 HMGs, spitting every direction, just scanning aggressively and taking out anything that peeks. The sniper's taking out peekers. You don't let them peek to even place lasers or going to make it hard for them to call even an area attack to peek for that. Gotta scan aggressively and never let them peek. Make it increase the fear level, increase their heart rates. It's just terrible terrain for the mech, like I said before. It's just, I know.
All on the main brace! Make ready the guns!
Run out the sweeps.
This one day, we was out walking like always, and then, just like that, somebody turned off the rain and the sun come out.
Run out the sweeps. Run out the sweeps. run out the sweeps.